Lululemon Athletica Inc. stock dropped 2.76% on Tuesday to $64.08. United States, as the company tried to contain the fallout from another major product failure, this time a problem with the sheerness of yoga pants made with the company's trademarked Lululemon fabric. The recall will affect approximately 17% of all women's bottoms in Lululemon stores, across different styles. Last July, the company acknowledged problems with dye bleeding from some brightly colored pieces. Those are two black eyes for a brand that is supposed to stand for quality in the marketplace, said Brian Sozzi, chief equities analyst at NBG Productions. It's a window of opportunity for Lululemon competitors. The sheer black pants had been in stores since March 1st. Company representatives are telling customers via Facebook they don't know how many styles have been affected and that they are being examined at the company's distribution center. Lori Klauberg, Senior Vice President Community and Brand, apologized to guests for the problem. "We are doing everything we can to fix the problem and replace these key items as quickly as possible." Credit Suisse analyst Christian Buss said, "The problem is likely due to the fact that Lululemon has been placing bigger buys to keep shelves better stocked, but the downside is that their quality assurance and quality control have perhaps taken too much of a backseat. They risk diluting the consumer's relationship with the brand over the long term if they can't prevent these issues from reoccurring," he told the Star. Buss said, "This is the fourth product quality issue Lululemon has had in roughly a year, including the color bleed, sheerness issues with some bathing suit products in the spring of 2012 and an ongoing sheerness issue with some light-colored yoga pants." While the recall of 17% of bottoms from stores is an obvious negative, we believe recent efforts to shift the product mix away from the company's signature Lululemon fabric have helped minimize the damage, he wrote in a note following Lululemon's announcement. The recall was announced as Lululemon prepares to tackle international markets under the helm of CEO Christine Day, who spent 20 years building the Starbucks brand worldwide before taking up the challenge of leading the Vancouver-based athletic wear company. Lululemon said in December it is planning a cautious expansion into as many as 15 different countries over the next 2 years. The company is scheduled to report fourth-quarter earnings on March 21st. The company cut its first-quarter revenue forecast as a result of the recall. The company now anticipates first-quarter revenue between $333 million and $343 million. Its prior guidance was for $350 million to $355 million. Analysts polled by FactSet expect revenue of $352.1 million. It also lowered its first-quarter outlook for comparable store revenues from 11% to 5% and 8%. Christina Chalmers, Vancouver-based creator of the Lululemon blog, said there have been quality problems with Lululemon pants since early 2012. She returned a pair of maroon Lululemon pants in the summer because they were too sheer. The Lululemon has gradually been getting worse and worse, but this past year it's been the most startling change. It's sheer, thin, and it wears down in the first wash, she said. The Lululemon that they used to use never did that. It lasted. It was thick and it felt like cotton, she said. If you had imperfections, it disguised them. They were magic pants. Now, they show everything. Chalmers said she has received scores of emails and comments from readers over the past year complaining about the declining quality of Lululemon fabric. The sudden recall of only the black color took her by surprise. "I was kind of scratching my head because they've known this problem has been going on for a while, but they're alleging this is something new as of March 1st. Affected black pants were pulled from store shelves over the weekend. Lululemon is offering full refunds or exchanges to customers. While Lululemon seems to be indicating that the problem lies with the manufacturer, the Taiwanese supplier said it followed design specifications and the retailer merely misjudged customer tastes. Lululemon introduced the product to the market, and their customers are not comfortable with its opacity, Roger Lowe, a spokesperson at Eclat Textile Co. Ltd., told Reuters. We checked our orders this morning, and indeed, we did follow their instructions to make the product. Claw has been a supplier for Lululemon for more than 10 years. BMO Capital Markets apparel retail analyst John D. Morris wrote in a note to investors that they would proceed with caution regarding Lululemon. In August of last year, we first uncovered quality issues through our consumer research, which led us to believe that quality issues may not have a quick fix. Our recent work also suggests developing quality issues on the men's side of the biz. Toronto retail consultant Wendy Evans has extensive experience in the field of textiles and quality control. She grew up in a family business, Evans & Evans, that was a manufacturer's agent of textiles, importing fabrics from around the world into Canada. Although it closed in the mid-1980s, Evans remembers the myriad ways a textile order can go wrong. Making fabrics is both an art and a science, as is dyeing fabrics and getting the feel right, the textures, the colors, and the weights. So, there's a lot of things that can go awry in the development of the product, and its dyeing and finishing doesn't always turn out as expected. There were, over the years, certainly differences of opinion between the end user and the mills. If you're trying something new, and it sounds like they are trying something new, it doesn't always turn out perfectly the first time, and you have to innovate in this business, said Evans.